Coffee Talk. I am your host, Mashuma Saba, M. Saba. This is our Cultural Variety Podcast. Stay tuned. Welcome to Coffee Talk Podcast, the Cultural Variety Podcast show. And tonight is fight night. Devin Haney versus Vasiliy Lomechenko for the undisputed lightweight championship at 135 pounds. Let's talk Devin Haney and Lomechenko. Welcome to the pre-fight tonight, right here, Coffee Talk Podcast, the Cultural Variety Podcast show. So happy to be here. How are y'all doing this evening? Yes, fight night. No doubt, no doubt. I'm excited. As y'all all know that may support the show, follow the show. We always do a pre-fight show. So, I'm excited. Tonight's the fight live at the MGM Grand. The MGM Grand Garden Arena. It actually starts at 10 p.m., but there are some great undercards on right now. But yeah, it's a great fight tonight. The promoter or the promotional team behind tonight's fight is Top Rank, and they present Devin Haney versus Lomechenko, undisputed championship. No doubt, Devin Haney, one of the 4 kings, if you don't know. There's 4 teams out there. There's really 6 teams out there. You got Gervonta Tank Davis, you got Shakir Stevens, you got Devin Haney, you got Teofimo Lopez, but some argue if he's one of the 4 kings or if it is Ryan Garcia. But I tell you what, man, boxing is so official right now at 135 pounds. I think it's the best division. 135 and 140, I believe, is the 140 is coming up because a lot of people are moving up. Perhaps Devin Haney is going to move up to 140, but 140 is going to be popping soon. Ryan Garcia is already going to 140. Regis Prograis is already there at 140. So 135, 140. Get your lights knocked out. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, well, you see how it's been going lately, right? Tank put a brother down, put Ryan Garcia down with a body blow. Yeah, body blow. Body blows are my favorite knockouts, y'all. I love the body blow, man. I love the uppercut too, but the body blow just steals the soul of a man. You know what I'm saying? Just takes all his energy. You catch him in that kidney and he just, you know what I mean? Hey, leave a comment. Let me know. Let me know who you're going with tonight between Devin Haney and Vasiliy Lomechenko. So let me know who you pick tonight. What round do you think they're gonna win in? Is it gonna be a decision? Is it gonna be a unanimous decision? Is Lomechenko gonna find the glory and get what he believes is rightfully his, the 4 belts? Or is Devin Haney just going to continue to be the man? Because, man, if y'all don't know about Devin Haney, he is ranked one of the best fighters of at the age of under 25. Period. I don't know if y'all know, but Gervonta Tank Davis, I believe, is 28. So that's why you're not hearing that. And speaking of Gervonta Tank Davis, he's the show of boxing. That's what people say. But tonight, we are talking Devin Haney and Lomechenko, the undisputed title. And so, you got to give much love to Devin Haney. Why? Because he got all 4 belts. But listen, I'm not going to just keep talking. I'm not going to just keep running my mouth and not starting the show like we do it how we do it. Coffee Talk Podcast, the Cultural Variety Podcast show, as well as it's fight night and it's grown folks social hour. So we do it how we do it. But if this is your first time tuning into the show, we never start the show without giving it its flavor as well as its wise words. It's almost like a blessing. If you want to use that terminology, it's almost like a blessing to start the show. So we never do it without giving it its flavor and its wise words. So let's go ahead and begin. Y'all know how it is. It's been like this with me all week. I've been on wine coolers, man. I don't drink hard liquor like that. In my 20s, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you don't want to wake up with your head spinning and all that stuff. So, and besides, this is my weekend of work. You know what I mean? So I ain't trying to have no type of hangovers. But my flavor tonight is wine coolers. It's been wine coolers all week. I found me a nice wine cooler. I can't give out their name because I ain't getting no endorsements out the deal yet. But the wine cooler I like is a 9% wine cooler. It got all the flavors. And I enjoy it because, it's real chill. It gives you a nice balanced buzz. It's very smooth. And again, I don't drink really hard liquor. You know what I mean? I don't want to be all dumbfounded at the party, the club, your crib, whatever. I like to be me. You know what I'm saying? And besides, don't nobody like a drunk. You know what I'm talking about? For real. But that doesn't mean the party got to stop, right? Let me know what you drinking. Whatever you drinking, I'm with you. I'm with you, man. I'm down with you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you drinking, as long as you positive, that's all that really matters to me, baby. You know what I'm saying? So again, thank you for tuning in tonight's Fight Night Coffee Talk podcast, cultural variety podcast show. And let me go ahead and give you the wise words. The wise words is by that beautiful woman right there up in the upper right-hand corner. This beautiful woman, she was actually born October 17th, 1956. She hails out of Decatur, Alabama. And she's definitely, just falling over my words, she's definitely an inspiration to all. And some people want to say she's the first Black astronaut, female astronaut. I don't want to even put the color thing in there because we know who we are, what we are. But I will greet her by saying this. She's an engineer. She's a physician. Again, she's an astronaut. And she is a Black queen. And she's one of ours. So we want to honor her tonight with her wise words here at Coffee Talk Podcast. This is no other than Dr. Mae Jameson. Dr. Mae Jameson. She's going to do our wise words, or we're going to read off her wise words, I should say. So let's do that. Nice wise words, Dr. Mae Jameson. Mae Jameson. Mae Jameson said, "Never be limited by other people's limited imaginations. Never be limited by other people's limited imaginations." You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are going to tell you you can't do something, and perhaps you can if you believe in yourself. Stay focused, stay strategic. And that thought you have, you can manifest that to a reality. So don't never give up on what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So again, the wise words is by Dr. Mae Jameson. She's also an engineer, a physician, an astronaut, and a Black queen. You'll be limited to the people you imagination. All right. Now let's go ahead and get into it, man. Before we talk boxing, I got the champ right there. We see you, champ. We see you. But let's go ahead and just dive on into the world of sports. The other hot topic tonight in the world of sports is Ja Morant, man, point guard, face of the NBA, point guard for the Memphis Grizzlies, big number 12. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite players. When he was coming out of college, I told my son that Ja Morant was going to be the top dog. You know what I'm saying? And I told him that, he was going to shine before your boy Zion, man. Zion, you got to get it together, brother. You got to get it together. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about Ja, man. Here's the problem I have with Ja. The problem I have with Ja, and the fact that you done got caught playing with a gun for the second time. And the problem that I have with that is not the suspensions, because I believe you should be suspended. I believe you should be taught a lesson so it'll help you, bro, young man. Help you from who? From you harming yourself. So I would say give you a 25-game suspension. Yeah, it happened in the summertime. People are going to try to argue. Yeah, he was wherever. Yeah, he has his license to carry. Those are all excuses, man. I seen the video. You know, you out with your homies just like how we do. You enjoying yourself. Y'all's riding with an itchy. Y'all call it itchy, thumper, whatever. You know, they all mean the same thing. But you riding with your itchy. You listening to NBA Young Boy and you turned up and you go ahead and grab your shit. But what I don't like about it is you're playing too much. In an old head like me, you know what I mean? Because I love being an old head. It's telling you, brother, we used to call that wannabe. You wannabe, you a wannabe. That was like the early 90s, man. Probably way before your time. But my whole point is you turning yourself out. I'm sick and tired of the media castrating your friends. Oh, your friends need to protect the bag. See, that's what we do as a black community. We always have an abundance of excuses about our era, our ill fuck ups, our lack of accountability. We always have to have an excuse, always have to have a last word to our poor judgment. So the fact that this is happening to you for the second time, Ja, and may you heal from this. God support you. We support you here at Coffee Talk Podcast. But from a big brother to a little brother, that's stupid, man. Yeah, it's stupid. It's blatantly stupid. You don't got to do that, man. And it's silly because there's always those types of dudes. You know, we all come from the hood. Some channel towards just straight education. Some get caught in between and try to educate themselves, but they still be tied to the streets due to their upbringing, their environment, their family. I get it. You in Memphis. Memphis is very hot when it comes to crime and murder. I get it. I understand your thought, but as a young man, that you need to, you know, carry that thing. But brother, you don't have to go look for it. And I'm not saying you're looking for trouble, but the fact, a wise man once told me this. He said, if you got to take a gun to wherever you're going to, maybe you shouldn't be there. Maybe Kevin Gates might even have said that. Or somebody said that to him as well. If you got to bring the strap, man, maybe we shouldn't be there. Because what are we there for anyway? What have we learned from the brother from the Migos? You guys are millionaires, man. But you want to hold on to this street credibility that you start to hang around in the wrong places. And you know how our community is. They hate you when you on their level. And then when you make it, they hate you even more. Even say you sold out. Because it's based on opportunists, man. Everybody's an opportunist. They only care for themselves. So what I'm saying to you, little brother, is that you done made it to a plateau. And I know you hear that. You're like, yeah, man, but that don't really mean shit because money ain't supposed to mean shit. But you done made it to a plateau where you can help your family, your kids' kids and kids for generations. But you want to throw all that away to impress your homeboys that ain't already impressed enough, or to impress yourself because you thinking that your NBA money equates to you getting street cred. I feel for you, young brother. And I ain't coming down on you, but I'm coming down on you. You understand? I understand it's hard when your mother is getting you caught up in situations allegedly at shoe stores, and you coming to defend your mother, which is rightfully so. But look at how that looks. What you doing, Mom? What you doing? And you know your son gonna come and save you because that's his godly duty. But you putting him in a situation. Or dad, we ain't heard from you yet. You have a mansion right across the street from Ja. But the way the media, the old media, because this is new media, the way the old media is putting you out there, it's like you don't care about nothing but being around the celebrities. They don't gassed you up because they said you look like the R&B singing dude. What is his name? Somebody put it in the comments. Shit, man, I'm losing it a little bit. Dude got a show in he's from Atlanta. He got a show in Las Vegas right now. Usher, my bad. Well, you know, shit, I don't know. but T is his name. But Father, you got to grab your son, man. You got all the money in the world, but money don't mean nothing, man. It got to be in you. You got to grab your seed, man, and talk to young Ja Morant before he throws away opportunities, and then depression will set in and the whole nine. And then his friends will talk about, remember when you was, nigga, now you ain't. We got to stop glorifying the bullshit. There's millions of kids that look up to you. Go to your basketball camps. You are inspiring a nation of kids, adults, your family, yourself. But when I saw this situation, what really, really, really ticked me off was how our black people were talking about, oh, Europeans do it, and putting up some other NBA players that have done it that are of European descent. Oh, they do it. Look at it. And when that's what I'm saying, we too busy looking for an out. We too busy looking for an excuse to justify our bullshit behavior. It's bullshit. Call it what it is. The number one cancer is lying to yourself. It's bullshit. Your behavior, Ja. But one of the things I want you to understand, when you playing with guns and you all out there on the TV or getting yourself caught up, because your friend did try to protect you. He did try to get the camera down, but it was you. You're playing, man. You're playing. I don't care what you go play, brother, but you can't play this street life. It's not you. And if nobody tell you, I'm going to tell you, stop playing, man. It ain't your friend's fault. They can't hold your dick while you're pissed. Pause. It ain't nobody's fault. You are making the individual choices. The first time, you know, you just got caught up, man. Even though it was ignorant. But after going through the little smoke and mirror shit that the NBA puts up to protect its athletes and you and all this bullshit because they want to get you back for the playoffs, the whole nine, you do it again. Why, bro? Because you want to be, man. And I ain't disrespecting you. It is what it is. You want to be something, you not, man. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that, man. But I get it. We have a bunch of kids today, man. I don't care what the money got to do with it. We got a lot of kids today that don't critically think. They weren't taught that. It's missing. They can go get the bag. They can do a lot of great things. But they can't critically think. They're emotional. This comes from having fatherless homes. You know? But all I want to say is, man, listen, people, stop talking about what other European athletes done did in their pictures with guns. Know who you dealing with at the end of the damn day. But we got to correct our own. We got to police our own. We got to check our own when our own is just fucking up. And that's really what it's about. No disrespect to none of my viewers that love supporting the show, Coffee Talk Podcast, the Cultural Variety Podcast Show. But I created this show, this new news media outlet that we do here in podcasting world for us to give us a great narrative. So we don't have to continue to fall victim to the bullshit narratives that's coming out of old media. I just want to say I thank y'all for having me. You know? But yeah, Ja, let's get it together, baby boy. I say you sit down for a while though, man. Let's go ahead and that's not for the punishment. That's more for you know, you just got to get your shit together, man. You got to get your shit together. Maybe if it's like mom and dad, if they take something from you, man, they got to take your PlayStation away for a while. You know, discipline saves lives, man. For real, discipline saves lives, you know. So that when you save, you can pass the love and the message, right? But that's just my message there. We're talking Ja Morant. Let me know what your thoughts are on Ja Morant. Go ahead and leave a comment. Was it silly for the brother to still be playing with the guns? Are you one of those people that got an excuse that his friends should be helping more and that white basketball players got guns and all this shit instead of just taking accountability for his action, his error, his mistake? Let us know, man. Leave it in the comments. This is Coffee Talk Podcast, and I am your host, Mashuma Saba, M. Saba, and this is our Cultural Variety Podcast Show. All right, listen. That was our first segment. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to take a 30-second commercial break. And as I said, man, it's fight night, baby. What? It's fight night, baby. What? It's fight night, baby. No doubt. It's fight night tonight again. The undercard's on right now, man. So that's right there alone should be pumping y'all up. Y'all calling y'all's friends, your neighbors, y'all doing it how you do it. And y'all's having y'all's little gatherings, fight night party gatherings, man. Shout out to all of y'all that's doing it big like that. Because that's how I like to do it. I like to have fun with my family or with my friends, and we just watch boxing, man. That's just something we love doing, man. We big fans. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with a 30-second commercial break, and when I get back, we're gonna be talking about champ Devin Haney, undisputed, versus former champ Vasily Lomechenko. I'll see y'all in 30 seconds flat. How about that? Welcome back to Coffee Talk Podcast, the Cultural Variety Podcast Show. I am your host, Mashum Saba, M. Saba, and this is our Cultural Variety Podcast Show. All right, so yeah, man, tonight's the big fight. As you can see, you got the champ up there, man. It's going to be a big fight, man. Let me know what your predictions are. You know, this is for the 135-pound lightweight championship. Devin Haney, the truth is what I want to call him. I don't know what his boxing nickname is. I forgot. But I'm going to call him the truth because the young man is the truth right there, man. He done went to Australia twice. You know what I mean? He went to Australia to fight George Kambosos when George Kambosos had all the belts, the WBC, the WBA, the WBO, the IBF, and Ring Magazine title. My boy Haney went over there and took it right there. He risked it all, man. They wouldn't even let his father come into the country for whatever reasons. You know what I mean? It's tight getting through the gates of other countries. You know what I mean? But he had to deal with that, man. And then finally, you know, he's over there. He's training, man. He's over in Australia. He's the, you know, he's not the fan favorite. He went over there and took them belts, man. Then had to come back again because there was a rematch clause in the fight to fight Kambosos again. He went there and took care of business. So that's just a little summary of the boy Devin Haney right there, no doubt. Undisputed champion again, WBC. WBA, WBO, IBF, and Ring Magazine at 135. And in case you didn't know, your boy Gervonta Tank Davis is in that division. Your boy Gervonta Tank Davis is the face of boxing. Well, who got the belts? Your boy right here, Devin Haney, one of the four kings. So yeah, they're going to be fighting. It's on right now, the undercard. The main event starts at 10 p.m. They're fighting in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, Las Vegas. And it's brought to you by Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and here's some of the things I do want to point out, though. I do want to point this out before I go. And that is, man, did you see the weigh-in yesterday? Okay, well, check it. I'm going to just get you caught up to speed. So they, you know, boxers, they always do their weigh-in. Of course, Champ came in weighing what he was supposed to weigh. But then they did the face-off. Man, the push that was heard around the world. If you ain't seen it, go on YouTube and check it out. But Devin Haney pushed the shit out of Lomechenko. It was so loud, bruh. You could feel his soul leaving his body. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't playing with you. He pushed that boy, man. That boy's scared, man. But then he turned around and said, he's coming at Haney tonight. He said, oh, you ain't going to just push me. You ain't going to just push me. He's coming at Haney tonight. But listen, Haney's the champion. He got a lot to prove because this is a legacy fight. He's undone everything he did. He's undisputed. He wants to go ahead and take this boy out. And then possibly you're going to see him in Tank sometime this year. Possibly, unless Shakir has something to say about it. But yeah, man, check out that push. Go watch the nearest video. Push the shit out that boy. I ain't playing. Yes, he did. But other than that, man, I want to say this, man. Thank you for continuing to support the show, Coffee Talk Podcast. Of course, this is the livest podcast, the cultural podcast. I'm here in the Twin Cities and all over the nation. You can check us out on YouTube as well as Facebook. And I know, man, we're going to get to the gram and all them, man. We're going to get over there. You know what I mean? We slow with reading contracts, man. We want to make sure everything's thorough. But, yeah, this is our night. Grown folks night, social hour. Any other time, we have friends, guests come through. We play 10-question Q&A. You know, we light it up, we drink it up, we have fun. We just like to enjoy ourselves, man, and let our hair down because it's been a long week. You know what I'm saying? Being a parent, building a career, having a career, running a business. We get it. And that's why we created this place, this safe place for you. Coffee Talk Podcast, the Cultural Variety Podcast Show. So with that being said, man, I'm going to hit y'all with the universal peace sign. And I'm going to just say, man, look, I love y'all, man. Y'all continue to stay sucker free, man. You know what I'm saying? Sucker free is the best way, man. We don't want no problems. We want to just enjoy ourselves, man. Enjoy the people you love and the environments you create. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, this is Coffee Talk Podcast. Again, I'm your host, M. Saba. This is the Cultural Variety Podcast Show Fight Night, man. Let me know who you're going with. Leave the name, leave what round. Tell me what you think of the undercard thus far. There's some good undercards that's going to be on the pay-per-view side too. And then the main fight starts in 1 hour. So definitely check that out. Oscar Valdez is returning also on the undercard. So check that out. He might even be on right now. I'm getting off because I'm excited. I want to watch boxing and I'm tired of talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, this is the Universal Peace Sign, man. We out of here. Coffee Talk Podcast. Continue your success and continue to have fun. Without.